I'll let you correct me now, Prime Minister. Go ahead.
Milojko Spajić.
Oh, Spajić. Okay.
Spajić.
Well, I have Greek pronunciation and Italian.
Edi Rama, but Edi Rama.
I'm off to a fantastic start with the two of you.
You are Greek, right?
I am Greek. Yeah.
That's why you misspell us. Yeah. That's what you do.
You don't know this, but I did the virtual interview.
I know this because we are neighbors, so
Exactly.
we know you very well. Yeah.
It's good to have you both.
Likewise.
We have to be very focused because we have about 14 minutes to get into this. But both of you, 14 minutes together.
14 only?
Yeah. So I'm going to ask for super focus. I had the pleasure to do a virtual session with you from Germany last year, and you were excellent. So I want to start with nearly all of your electricity now comes from renewable energy, and you're fortunate enough to have the natural resources of hydropower, of course. How is Albania, which most people don't think of in the renewable energy space, building the foundations? Because you have a strategic partnership with the UAE and Italy and your good self to export some of your renewable power into the European Union, and how that, in fact, enhances relations with the EU for the future.
Yeah, so in a way we are fortunate, you said it, because we have hydro, and we are 100% renewable. We don't have fossil fuel energy, so in this we are in the highest level of the ranking of this new world. But don't forget that hydro means we depend from the humor of Allah. So when Allah smiles a lot and don't cry, then rain is missing, then we have to go to importation, and then it becomes heavy. So what we have done in this last decade is to invest a lot in solar and wind, and to create a portfolio of balanced sources in a way that we will not anymore need to go to import and be fully sovereign by having 100% green energy. And so our plan is going well, and we believe that at the end of 2028, we'll be fully sovereign, will not buy any more energy abroad. In the meantime, as you said, we have this strategic cooperation, and by the way, I want to say that this is thanks to this country and to its great and gracious leader that has a vision of humanity that goes beyond borders, and that, as we saw also during the Zayed Awards, is thinking about serving humanity and touching the life of 400 million people outside of your own country is something that even the United Nations as a whole cannot pretend to have done. So we have started this thing, and the ambition, thanks also to our, let's say, mentor, who is the guy who made yesterday one of the best speeches I've ever heard. His name is Dr. Sultan Jaber. I don't know if you know him.
Oh, really? I'm not sure who he is.
You should, yeah, but as a Greek, you should know him better, because you always...
I don't know how much more I can know him better.
You always underestimate people,
Mr. Prime
because you
Minister.
think that you have the monopoly of the philosophy, and you are inheritance of Plato and Aristotle, but you are not.
Yeah.
So to finish.
With all candor, I did
to
live here
finish
for
because
10
I don't want to eat the time of this great
I didn't
country,
go off
Montenegro.
in this conversation. You
Montenegro is the greatest country and the biggest country in our region, and they have 50 million citizens. So we are a small country. Serbia is a bit bigger, but Montenegro is the one. So
Yeah.
sorry, but we'll leave him as sweet at the end. So
You have a funny
to
way of going
finalize
short,
this,
but,
our ambition is, together with UAE and Italy to have this trilateral cooperation, create a base load in Albania. Dr. Sultan, God bless him, is aiming 3 giga, and through the cable with Italy, to serve Europe with green energy. And of course, together with our Arab friends, to make money to sell to Europe.
Yeah, it's incredible as a $1 billion project to get that done.
It's more than $1 billion.
$1 billion investment with the 3 of those projects.
It's more than $1 billion.
Go ahead.
Again, you count like Greek. When you talk about your money, you put 3 zeros more.
Okay.
When you talk about the other's money, you take 3 zeros. So this is what you do. That's why EU loves you so much.
What's the right figure, Mr. Rama?
The right figure, I'm not going to tell you, because I didn't get the mandate from Dr. Sultan. He doesn't want to scare the Italians, because they always have problem with their budget.
Good. Let's turn to Montenegro, but thanks for the great introduction. This Trans-Balkan Corridor is quite sizable, and it creates a very strong position. The Prime Minister will come back on this idea of the EU strategy and what it does in terms of your relations with the European Union overall. But Montenegro is on the dock to be the 28th member. What did we learn from this large infrastructure project itself and managing that in Montenegro to scale up at the plans that you had?
But that is quite an achievement, actually, for a country our size. We always thank our dear neighbor, Prime Minister Rama, to enhance our population and importance. But we will be building connectivity and production capability of electricity for 50 million people. But we have
because they are.
So we will be
in paper. They are 500,000, but one Montenegrin counts like in the Greek way with
it does.
Zeros.
It does. It totally does. So we are very fortunate that we have undergone through a phase of building really good connectivity with all the countries around us. We have 11 interconnectors that we have built. And through this experience, really extensive experience, that is not only a political side, but it's also about project management. It's also extremely technical and deep. We have managed to build HR capability that goes way beyond our size, and our companies are actually very technically capable and very operational to do all the tasks that we have ahead of us. So Trans-Balkan Corridor is just another interconnector, is 12th interconnector, and it's the biggest one, yes. We will finish in the first quarter of this year on our end, and we are confident that our partners in Serbia will continue, and they will do it as well in the next couple of years. But the whole point is that we are ready to be a hub, electricity hub, and also together with Albania produce renewable energy and export to Italy and to Western Europe, because not only export energy but also do internally. So because of the price competitiveness, Montenegro has lowest or among the lowest electricity price in whole Europe, because of our energy mix, because of interconnectivity, because of all other things that we've done in the past. We are very, very competitive. And we want to build the second layer above that. So we don't want to be just the primary producer. We want to attract other industries, investments that would hire people, that would have higher added value to the economy, that would have obviously compounding effects, not only to Montenegro, but the whole region as well. So this is our vision. This is where we are headed. Includes all kinds of industries. Historically, we had aluminum smeltering plants. We had the steel as well, but like in the new generation of things, we have heard, you have data centers, you have AI, you have electric cars and the electrification of the highways and the motorways. So we are looking into all of these projects, and I think this is how the future of Montenegro will look like.
Let me just follow up quickly, if I may, Prime Minister, and that is, from a governance standpoint and reliability to get these major projects off the ground, what does it mean in terms of translation for European Union membership? Does it factor in terms of this journey to development of that infrastructure?
So soon enough, we are in the process of pairing ourselves with the Italian market, and soon enough we'll actually join the European Union in terms of the energy side. In the longest I think is going to be a year or a year and a half. We'll be part of this internal energy market of European Union. So it means a lot because you have then a market, like internal market of 450, 460 million people. And this is what both of us actually, what is the key thing to the single market, I think.
Great.
I told you, they are not scared about the competition. You know,
No,
they are 500,000 and they want to beat 450 million people. You know.
You've gathered
That's
more than...
why they are 50 million.
You've gathered more than your fair share of foreign direct investment. There's a very large UAE investment in the Resport, which has done extremely well. What are your thoughts on data centers? And I'll get the final comments from your colleague here on your preparation for AI adoption in your country, the educational base with the engineering prowess that you already have. Are you ready to scale AI where it makes a difference domestically, please?
We have started from a bit the other way around by trying to make the best out of the technology, of the digital technology, because of a lot of problems inherited in terms of a well-serving administration. So the digital technology allowed us to change completely the way the administration works vis-à-vis to people, and we have, since some years now, 95% of our services are online. So we have shut down all the front offices in the country. So you don't have an office to go, no queues, no time lost. You get the service online, being in Albania, being outside. And in the meantime, with the AI, we are using the AI for all this process of transfer of the European Union legislation in our body of law, because it's an invasion in the sense that to get in the European Union you need to adopt every law and every regulation same. So for the countries has always been a big volume of work, translators, lawyers, drafters, correctors, while with our AI we are doing it in a we're doing very fast, very accurate, and we have also an AI minister, not minister for AI, but an AI minister. So we have a Dr. Sultan, but it's a woman, and
yes.
it's AI. And
it's a virtual assistant,
it's
right?
AI,
Minister,
yeah.
good.
And
what's that
it's
experience like? We've talked about this before.
And she works for the services, and she works for this transfer of the EU body of law, and she also is working for something that we believe will be really a cutting-edge thing, AI public procurement. So to take the people out of the process and to have procurements made by AI. So far so good.
Yeah,
And,
I think you have to share that story more often because it's quite radical how you did it, and it's making a difference.
No,
We're a little bit tight on time, so I have to
I was
carefully.
inspired by a professor that led Montenegro some years ago, and we were in a dinner with friends, and he made a raise of pensions that shocked IMF, WBF, all the Fs, and we were worried. We were wondering how you did it, and he said, like Nike, just do it.
Your final thoughts, because I have to wrap, but on the preparedness for AI, because some look at it as very intimidating, but some embrace it and say it's our opportunity to grow.
It totally is, especially for small countries like us, having 500,000 population or a little more than that. With AI, you can actually produce as much added value or results as the 50 million population. So Edi was not very wrong when he said that Montenegro could be 50 million with AI. Totally does. So I think AI totally changes the perspectives on how productive even a small country can be, and then you can, colloquially said, you can kick above your weight. Although I don't like to be kicking above any weights, because if you kick above the weight, you're going to get kicked as well at some point of time. It's also very important that you keep yourself grounded while doing that. But I think it's really, really important, especially for the small countries, to adopt aggressively and dynamically AI as soon as possible. This is the survival kit 101 for the small countries.
That's a nice way to put it.
You know their secret plan.
You do understand we're out of time.
You heard about their secret plan.
You do understand we're out of time, correct?
No. You heard about their secret plan, right?
No.
In case, God forbid, EU will fail, the new Brussels will be Podgorica. That's why we
and he's ready.
So
and that's why you are so kind.
450 million people will have Podgorica as a center.
With Montenegro at your center, you heard it here first. That's
the
a
Black
compliment.
The Black Mountain.
Good. Nice to see you. Thank you for sparring with me like that. And always a pleasure. Thank you very, very much. Can we give a nice round of applause? Thanks very much.